Bill Kennedy says Purdy and BA for Burrows. Thoughts? Let's
Okay.
talk about it. Will the Niners trade for Joe Burrow? Joe Burrow was talking crazy at a press conference today. He sounded like he's depressed, like he might retire. He was giving off major Andrew Luck vibes. He wants to have fun again. Everyone knows there's no more fun than playing for Kyle Shanahan and his cold shoulder. Do you think that the Niners might make a move for Joe if he's available?
Imagine an offseason where they do a Purdy for Burrow swap and a BA for Justin Jefferson swap. There would have to be an NFL investigation, most likely, on how the hell did the 49ers just do that. But could you imagine if they ended up somehow getting Joe Burrow and Joe Burrow would be in a casket within 2 weeks. But for those 2 weeks, it would be amazing to watch that offense with Kyle Shanahan, Joe Burrow, Justin Jefferson, George Kittle.
Doesn't Joe Burrow have a lot of the same issues as Purdy, though? Like, in terms of injuries?
That's what I'm saying. He would last like 2 weeks, but it would be the most beautiful 2 weeks ever, and I would ride that high for the rest of the 15 weeks.
If you were to trade for Burrow, would the Bengals rather have Purdy or Mac?
I mean, the issue is the Niners would have to shed Purdy's cap.
You'd have to shed Purdy.
Yeah.
So I guess they'd be like, all right, we'll trade you Purdy for Burrow. And they'd be like, cool, yeah. But we don't want that contract. We like Mac. We'd rather have Mac on his rookie deal. Or not rookie deal.
You'd probably have to be like, we'll trade you Purdy and a 1 for Burrow. And then your Burrow's contract's, I think, still technically more expensive. So you'd be like, I get the bigger contract and you get the first round pick. And you could try and maneuver it where like, well, Purdy plays more technically than Joe. So at least you'd have a established starter that technically plays more. And that doesn't want to be there.
Surprised if he retires, honestly.
I don't think he'll retire.
Not having fun anymore. Are you sure you'd necessarily have a lot more fun on the 49ers? Maybe. Winning's fun.
No, I think he's not going to retire. I think he's going to request out. And he'll have, I think that, but that would be the kickoff. And
what if the Bengals say, sorry, man, we fucking suck without you. And if we get rid of you, we're going to suck forever. So we'd rather watch you retire than play for another team.
Then he'd probably retire, wait, and play for like
Bengals don't give a shit. It's not like they're thinking, oh man, if we alienate Joe and we don't give him what he wants, then other players won't like us. We won't be a team-friendly franchise. Like everyone hates the Bengals. No one wants to play for that team.
Yeah.
I know that.
I mean, okay, and here's my thing, by the way. If you're a Joe Burrow and you're playing for a dog shit, stop. Don't sign an extension. It pays very well to lose on shitty organizations.
But doesn't it feel like Ayuk did the same thing? Like Burrow and Ayuk were like, all right, man, like I don't want to be here, but I want my extension, and I know I'm going to get it from you, so I'll take it.
BA had a contract offer on the table from multiple teams. He just said no.
He didn't think that through.
No, he didn't. And Burrow, he didn't even try. He could have had a contract extension on another team. Sure, they could play the tagging game. But, bro, 9 times out of 10, when you hold out and say, then I'm just not going to play, especially a quarterback like Burrow, he could wait. No one's going to care.
Also, getting tagged is the best thing that ever happened to Kirk Cousins because he just went into like full-blown, fully guaranteed contract territory for a long time.
Yeah. Like, so...
but when the Niners don't trade for Joe Burrow, who do you think will?
The Rams, 1,000%. Yeah. The Rams would jump, and that would be the motivation the Niners would need anyways to trade for him because they'd see the Rams. I'm really scared the Rams are going to end up this offseason with either Joe Burrow or Fernando Mendoza and make my life hell.
I'm 110% out on Fernando Mendoza. Can we talk about him for a minute?
Yeah. Why are you out on
Fernando? Biggest dork I've ever seen play quarterback.
Okay.
Ever.
Yeah, but he's like good.
He makes Andrew Luck and Kirk Cousins look like the coolest dudes you've ever seen, man.
But I would want Andrew Luck as my quarterback tomorrow.
Yeah, for sure, because he's not just a dork. All right, that's enough. I won't say anything more about him.